What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sky's the Limit, our playthrough here at Vaynar's Verse of Skyrim Special Edition with mods. So, I want to apologize. Not for anything that you've seen so far, but for what you won't see. Basically, I promised an update video, not an update video, but like a bonus video of like looting everything and, smelting it all. But frankly, my computer, not my computer, but Skyrim itself was really glitching out. Like every few seconds there'd be like a frame cut. So I filmed something and then it just all glitched up. So, and it glitched about 6 minutes in, so it wasn't even, half of an episode. So I decided to just cut it. And now I'm going to try and, out of this bonus episode, get a little bit more information out of Inigo and Zora. But first Zora, because we haven't talked to her in a while, to make up for that. And, yeah, so that's the update. And also, because we didn't hit any special landmarks on the way in between Winterhold and Morthal. Well, not Morthal. Winterhold and what's on that map? Let's find out. Dawnstar. Yes. Thanks to not, finding literally any landmark between Winterhold and Dawnstar, we're kind of stuck. But you know what? I just realized this. And the game keeps randomly cutting like that. I really don't like that. Here's what we're going to do instead. There's no clear road between Winterhold and Dawnstar. So instead, we're going to go back to Windhelm, and we're going to take that road. Hope you guys don't mind it all that much. So, once again, I am sorry. But that's just the way it goes down. And I'm hoping that the whole, occasionally clip, cutting, that's, the only term I've got for it, of just, everything just freezing for a second and then unfreezing. I'm really hoping that that'll, stop, or if you guys have any idea how to make that stop, that you can kind of help me out on that front. But for now, let's go ahead and get some new information out of Zora.
I do. Something on your mind?
So was it the necromancer who marred your face?
Oh no, necromancers tend to disapprove of having their specimens damaged.
Okay, glitching.
I should know. This is the 11th necromancer who's enslaved me, and all 11 have been as delicate as a lord with his finest furs. It makes me so sad to disappoint them so. I think this last one was quite excited with his find until he brushed back my hair.
Sad.
I've seen that look on more than enough men to recognize it.
11 times. Hold on. Glitching. 11 times. You can't be serious.
Oh, I am. I do enjoy it. There is never a shortage of wizards who like to use this pass as their lair, nor a shortage of heroes who travel through it.
What sort of rescue were you waiting for?
Well, handsome but not cute, funny but not mean, tender but not soft, strong but not violent, caring but not servile.
Okay.
I could go on and on.
Really hating how much this is glitching. Yes, please do. Why not?
I want a man who's aggressive but not impatient.
That's not me.
Creative but not obsessed.
Not me.
And most of all, confident but not arrogant.
Meh.
The best I ever knew was 4 of those things, but he failed it. He didn't just cross the border between confidence and arrogance.
I love her mispronunciations.
He rode through on a gilded carriage
Gilded?
pulled by frenzied mammoths.
Huh. Now, do you have a lot of experience with two-handed weapons?
It took some time to get the hang of it. My body did pay quite a price for my lessons. I have more scars than skin now, I'm afraid. Yet you'll find I'm a capable fighter, and if it's adventure you're seek, my lord, I am but your humble servant. The fury to your Holger, the Eidor to your Barenze,
Stop
the
glitching.
house girl to your Jarl.
Alright. Try wearing the amulet again. You'd be surprised, because I'm a nice guy.
So is my lord suggesting I become a jester? I think the surprise will be all theirs, and the laughter.
It's not nice to say about yourself. I never asked what ever happened to your sister.
Well, my sister doesn't come to Riverwood very often. But she sends a letter every now and then, just to let me know she's alive. She can take care of herself, but that does not mean I don't worry.
I'd like to meet your sister. She sounds fun.
Does she? My hero, you have not been listening to me, or you would remember that my sister isn't a friendly sort.
This isn't apparently
That's why
doesn't mean
she
it can't be
lives in a
fun.
cave. She's kind of a witch.
A witch. Stop. I'm so sorry, guys. I have no idea why this keeps happening. You okay with this? Witches do horrible things.
I don't know. I mean, I've been in one of her caves. There were goat heads, taproot, and animal bones scattered about. And yes, it was kind of scary. But I've eaten a roasted goat and I've killed a spriggan, so who am I to judge?
That's fair. When did you last speak to her?
2 years, 3? I'm very poor with time, especially when I'm adventuring with my favorite companion. As for her last letter, well, that has also been a very long time. Too long, which makes me worry. We should stop by the Sleeping Giant Inn. Maybe someone has heard something.
Okay, you gonna click out or what? So yeah, we have a new quest, apparently. If this game will stop glitching for just a second.
So what now?
Alright, anything else? What sort of folks pass through Brittleshin?
All types. Bandits, wizards, heroes and alchemists. Oh, and skeletons. They used to be all four.
Wow, that is kind of funny to talk about.
2 hands are better than one.
So, I'm really sorry about this, like glitching, guys. I hope y'all understand. Let's talk to Inigo. He's always good for stuff. Any thoughts?
No, my mind is a sky without birds at the moment.
Oh, this is not turning out how I was hoping it would turn out. Let's go ahead and sit down in this chair and entice one of these little fellows to come. No, wait, can't do that. Okay.
What is on your mind?
You do something.
What would you have me do?
If you could help
How
me,
can I help you, my friend?
make
You're
this
the boss.
stop. This glitching crap.
It will be done.
All right, if you're gonna come over here, please. Come on.
Good idea.
Yes, I know. All right, sit
Whatever
down.
you say.
Sit
Fair
down.
enough. Done.
Now it's a fireside chat with Inigo, who's trying to be Shredder because of armor we gave him.
Yes, my friend.
Mind if I ask you something?
Ask away.
Tell me more about your past. Well, tell me more about yourself.
You can trust me to carry your gear. I am very strong and discreet.
That's true. Tell me about yourself.
Some people say I talk too much. Maybe it is true, but when we are up to something sneaky, I will always shut my mouth.
Okay.
I don't get cold very easily.
Oh, this is just like a random thing.
Fire
Okay.
away.
Tell me more about your
My
past.
brother and I never knew our real parents. We were found abandoned in a smelly shack by a soldier on his way to battle. We melted his heart with our fuzzy little faces, and he carried us to the nearest town. He deposited us at an orphanage, and that is where we spent most of our childhood.
Oh, tell me
My
more about your
brother
past.
and I were adopted by a couple of retired assassins. I guess the orphanage did not do a family background check.
Must have had a very interesting childhood and one that makes you not a Mary Sue.
Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family.
Tell me more about your past.
I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again.
I bet not. No, thank you. Glad serves the little louts right.
Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness.
It is never a weakness.
My father showed my brother and I how to use a sword. My mother taught us the bow. Happy childhood memories.
Tell me more about your past.
I grew up in Riverhold, not far from Citadel. My brother and I headed for the Imperial City to find our fortune when we came of age. I found love, for a time at least. My brother found death.
And that's sad. Love?
Well, now that I think about it, maybe it was not love. It was brief and, as it turned out, one-sided.
Huh.
Anyway, all that happened later.
I can relate. More than you know. Death?
I will come to that soon. There is a little more to hear first.
Okay. Tell me more about your past.
My mother and father are both gone. They died protecting a trading caravan a few years back. I guess I am an orphan again.
Sorry for your loss, Inigo. As I'm sorry for your loss if you've, lost a parent, adopted or otherwise.
That means a great deal. Thank you.
What were your parents like? Someday this game will stop glitching. What were your parents like?
I suppose they were a bit of an odd couple, being an Argonian and a Khajiit, but they adored each other. And us.
That is an odd couple.
Despite their previous profession, they were good people.
Tell me more about your past.
My brother and I found much work as sellswords. We never made it to the Imperial City, but we made a lot of coin.
What kind of jobs did you do?
A bit of giant killing here, a bit of witch slaying there. We took gold when it was offered, but sometimes we worked for nothing. It is hard to deny those in need, whether they have coin or not.
Also
we
true.
made more than enough from those who could pay anyway.
Where'd your travels
All
take you?
over Citadel, from the Gold Coast to the Gerald Mountains. It is a wonderful land, but quite tame compared to Skyrim.
Yep.
Those were happy times, traveling or working during the day, camping out under the stars at night. Life was good.
Tell me more about your past.
I awoke one morning to a lot of noise outside our tent. My brother staggered in, bleeding, and pushed our father's sword into my hand. He said that if I loved him, I would run. He used the last of his strength to rip out the back of the tent and push me down the slope beyond. Some Khajiit-hating locals had blamed us for a spate of robberies in the area, and had decided to take the matter into their own hands. 12 of them had snuck up on us in the night. My brother died, but I live because of him.
I'm sorry. Losing your brother like that must have been terrible.
Yes, that morning I lost all that was dear to me. Unfortunately, I also uncovered a side of myself I never knew existed.
Do you ever wish you'd stayed and fought?
Every day, my friend. Every day.
What was your brother's name?
His name was Fergus. I miss him very much, but part of me is glad he did not witness what became of me after his passing.
Losing him that way was bound to affect you. I'm sure he would have understood.
Maybe you are right. It is a nice thought, but I suppose I will never know.
Tell me more about
I
your
was
past.
recruited by a group of bandits a few years ago. That is when I discovered skooma. It was the beginning of a lot of nastiness.
Alright, guys. I'm going to try to get to the end of this past thing. I'm not going to go past 20 minutes, but hopefully this bonus episode will be enough.
I was with a bandit girl for a while. Turns out she was using me. She wanted protection, not affection. As soon as she found someone more psychopathic, I was dropped like a sack of troll dung.
Did you love her?
I thought I did. We dulled each other's pain somewhat. She seemed like the only bright thing in a very dark place. Regrettably, she was a vicious, manipulative harpy.
Tell me more about your past.
I left the bandits and took the only ally I had with me. He was also an addict, but we thought we had it under control. His name was Felix. He was a big fellow, good in his scrap. We became mercenaries together. After a few months, Felix and I had made a little gold, but our addiction to skooma was getting in the way. No one trusts an addict, my friend. Especially not another addict.
And glitching. Okay. Do you ever miss skooma?
From time to time my body does, but my mind is made up. I am never touching this stuff again.
Pat pat.
It helped me smother some painful memories, but it took my sense and reason as payment. It was not a fair trade.
Tell me about Felix.
There is not much to tell. He never spoke about his past, but it was clear he had also been through a great deal before becoming a bandit. That life did not seem to suit him. He had been an educated man at some point, I am sure of it.
Wow.
He was violent, but he had retained some dim vestige of honor. I wish we had met under different circumstances.
Tell me more about your past, and then this will have to be it.
One day, Felix burst into my chamber. Instinct took over and I reacted. His murder was my second to last step on the road of dishonor. Trying to kill you was my last. My journal tells the rest. Read it if you want. I do not enjoy speaking of these things. That is my story. Not a happy one, but maybe the happy stuff is still to come.
I believe it. Alright. Now then. That about wraps it up for this bonus episode. Now we know almost all of Inigo's story. And Zora's story is mostly details that we may or may not, if I've released the prior episode from the prior playthroughs, you'll have glimpsed it already, and if not, you can check those out. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being understanding about this bizarre glitching that keeps happening. Hopefully it's just something in the hideout, and as soon as I leave, things will get back to normal. But if not, I'll work on a way to fix it. Maybe remove some mods so maybe the clipping will stop. But until next time, favorite, comment if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe, and when you do subscribe, click the notification button. That'll help you stay up to date on when we're making new episodes or bonus episodes or update videos. And typically that should be at least twice a week, Tuesday and Friday at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. However, if everything goes as planned, I should be releasing an episode every day at 6 o'clock, at least one. And depending on how many likes or favorites or comments or views said videos get, I'll be able to, well, not able, I'll be quite willing to drop another episode if that's what you guys want. But whether it's a click away, a day away, or a week away. Until next time, peace be with you.